Hi everybody, it's Joni here at Joni's Journals. I hope you still remember me. I know it's been nearly 10 days, if not more than 10 days, since my last video. And I just wanted to update you. Oh, I had to take a sip of my coffee. I had a very, very bad stomach virus, one that surmounts any other stomach virus I may have ever had in my life. And so I was down for the count for about 6 days, between my stomach acting up, and then because I was sick, I was sleeping at odd times, and I couldn't sleep at night, and I was just so discombobulated. But I am back, and I do want to let you know that although I haven't been working much in this journal, which is the journal that was the subject of my very last video, I have been fiddling with it. You can see I've added a couple of pictures here, and let's see, this was probably the last page that we did. I did add another page here and another page here, and I have begun to add some photos, but that is really as far as I have gotten with my journal. I do want to give a shout out to everyone that commented, people that were aware of my post on the community page that I was sick, and that I still have to do the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I usually comment on everything. I comment back, but I couldn't. And so what I did was it did acknowledge you. I did put a heart on all of my comments, but there was some spectacular and just lovely comments, and I thank you. It really means a lot to me. I feel like we're working in a shadow, and we sort of are. No, I think that made it worse. There we go. Okay. I love you. I was astounded by all of the lovely things that people were saying, and just, it's wonderful. But I am going to be doing the video, the drawing. I'm hoping to get to it by the end of this week, if not over the weekend. It is coming. I just need a chance to kind of catch up. And of course, as you know, I am part of the Creep on June that Tracy Fox is running. My day is the 26th, but as a maker for her, part of her creative design team, and watching what other people are doing, I just had to play. And so I've made I've actually made the first 5 days, but because those days haven't happened yet, and the creators that are working on that day haven't posted their makes yet, Corey's just came up today, which is day 4. I will be showing what I did for day 4 and also what I did for day 5. And that video will come out on day 6 because I don't want to dull anyone else's shine. And just, that's the way it is. I spoke with Tracy this morning, and she said I could, of course, play along, but I promised her I would not do it on the same day that the person who was set for that day is doing their video. So since we are on day 4, I can show you what I've made for days 1, 2, and 3 and feel comfortable about it. For day 1, if you are following along and you have the kit, you'll know that the little blurb that goes with day 1's tag says, "The site was a settlement that was decimated by plague in 1665. And so for day 1, what I did was I made a tag. All this ephemera is from the kit, and this photo is of a gentleman all dressed in black, and I just felt like the only plague that I could remember was the Black Plague. And so I made it that this man all dressed in black was the Black Plague. And as you can see, I have a little number 1 here. Let me see. I got to move my coffee without spilling anything. What I've done is I have begun die cutting out little numbers that I'm hoping to keep up with for the challenge, but I'm having some problems with my die cutting machine. And so some of the numbers are not coming out right, but I made them in all sorts of ways, shapes, and forms. And I did make a bunch, and I'm going to see if I can continue doing that. And so, yeah, these little numbers in some material or another, I've done them on metallic cardstock and on paper and all such. They will make an appearance throughout my makes for days 1 to 30, and or they might change if I just can't get that die to work right. But here's my little man on the front. And so, yeah, he represents the Black Plague, and I have that little tag here hanging on the front, okay? And then on the other side, I pulled out these little tags, one of the ghostly image of a young child, which seems to me to be a little girl, and just her ghost, what's left of her after the plague took over. Then the other plague or disease I thought of, and it's not funny, I'm not making fun, was leprosy. And yes, you know, part of the story is that one of our convicts has lost a finger. So I just thought that him losing a finger could represent leprosy, which is another horrible disease. And for that, I just added this little tag to the other side. And it's one filled with little skulls and things and bottles and all sorts of stuff. And it just seemed to me to be quite apropos. Well, there might be a chemist who was trying to assist people during the plague. Okay, and then for day 2, what I did was I created a little journal. And I took a couple of little tags that I cut out of the ephemera. And this one I cut out for this specific make as well. But I can't fit it on here, and I don't like the way it's hanging. So if I can invent another way to hang this on, this tag will go with this little journal here. And day 2's blurb is, in the early 1700s, a church was built on the plot with a small cemetery. So I went from cemetery, and I kind of went with that. And so let me just open my little journal here. I took what appears to be a zombie woman, again from the ephemera, and I put her on the inside of the front cover. And then I created a little journal using the paper that I got from Amazon, which looks like KoFi dyed. And I pulled out some of the images from the kit, and I just added these pictures. This, again, in my mind anyway, is the man who brought about the Black Plague and put most of the people in the cemetery. And let's see, what else do we have in here? And there's blank pages too for journaling. And then a young lady walking through the mist. She could either be someone heading to the cemetery, or perhaps she's really a ghost. We don't know. A few more pages. And then this is one of my favorite images, and you do see it quite often. She is an angel. So yeah, she's in there. And then this could be Mr. Brindle, Ernest Brindle, Brundle, who has come to check out the grounds and walk through the cemetery at Crefley Hall before he makes his judgment on what's going on and tries to help Rose with her dilemma. And again, another angel in a cemetery monument and a blank page. And then another picture of the cemetery as we exit it on the last page of the book. And here's my other little zombie guy. And a photo of the small cemetery at Crafley Hall. So that is my day 2 make. And we will be making together. I have a video planned making day 5, which will come out on day 6. Okay, and this is my day 3. Oh, did I show you my little number? Here's my little number 2. Okay. And here's my day 3. I created a tab-bound journal. If you'd like me to show you how to do it, I'd be more than happy. I learned by watching Susie at Shabby Soul. She's a maker for Tim Holtz, and she does do a nice tutorial. But I did create a little tab journal. Let me open it first. And this blurb is, in the early spring of 1863, work began on the building of what was to later become Craftley Hall. A doctor and his wife later take residence. So I've taken again some of the ephemera, the little file folders, and I created a tab journal. And here is the doctor and his wife, again, day 3. And so I've made just a little tab journal, 3-tab journal, and a little girl possibly playing on the grounds with the cemetery in the background. And again, some of the file folders, and an image perhaps of the doctor's wife bidding farewell to Craftley Hall when she leaves when her husband passes away. So yeah, those are my days 3 and 2 with my extra little tag here, and my day 1. Okay, guys, so thank you from the bottom of my heart for your patience and for your concern. And welcome to all my new subscribers. My subscriber count shot up, and then it went down, and then it shot up, and then it went down. I laugh because I check my little YouTube creator block to see how many subscribers I have, or if I have any comments that I need to take care of. And the numbers shot way up, and then it dropped, and then it dropped, and then it dropped. And now it's on its way up. I don't know. If anybody else out there is a creator on YouTube, maybe it's just the schematics of the app. I don't know, but I laugh because I'm like, oh, well, yesterday I had 1,250. Today I have 1,140. So it's funny. But anyway, so here is my journal. Those are my makes. I will be coming on quite often. I don't have school, and now I'm feeling better, although my daughter and I were in a car accident yesterday. And so on top of the fact that her phone blew up, literally, the battery was exploding inside of her phone. She had to get a new phone the other day, and so that was a family adventure, and the cousins came over. It's been crazy, but I promise to be more visible on YouTube, because I want to do this, and I have some other ideas, some fun things we're going to make, and some things that I've been working on that I want to show you. I've been playing with Tim Holtz ephemera and doing something that is far removed from what you guys are used to seeing, but I do want to show you and perhaps get you involved. That would be fun too. So yeah, I'm going to send out lots of love and big hugs and say thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you soon. Okay, guys? Bye-bye for now. Thank you again. Sending lots and lots and lots of love. Okay? Big hugs. Bye-bye. I'll talk to you soon.